Did you know that the rivalry between two global sports brands, Puma and Adidas, started in a small laundry room in Germany? This laundry room was not just any commonplace room, rather it held the roots of an extraordinary journey of two brothers, which would go on to transform the landscape of the sports industry in the years to come. This small room, filled with the hum of a washing machine, the scent of laundry soap, and the warmth from the dryer, was the birthplace of a rivalry that would span decades and cross continents. It was here, amidst piles of laundry and the steady rhythm of everyday life, that two brothers, Rudolf and Adolf Dassler, made a decision that would change the future of athletic wear forever. These brothers, Rudolf and Adolf Dassler, began their journey in the of sportswear with a shared vision and a single sewing machine. Their initial venture started modestly, with the creation of a single pair of sports shoes that would later become the model for future designs. As time passed, their creations gained enough traction to start a proper business right there from that laundry room. However, the path to success was not smooth. The relationship between the two brothers soured due to a myriad of reasons, some personal, some professional. The tension grew and they soon found themselves at odds, their shared vision blurred by the growing animosity. This marked the beginning of one of the most famous feuds in the history of the sports industry. The disagreements led to a split, which eventually evolved into a rivalry that the world of sportswear came to know very well. From the ashes of their joint venture, Puma and Adidas were born. These two brands, which originated from a humble laundry room in Germany, now stand as two of the biggest names in the sports industry. In remarkable irony, it was the bitter rivalry between them that drove both companies to innovate, improve, and expand, steadily gaining international acclaim. This is the tale of two brothers, Rudolf and Adolf Dassler, who turned a family business into two of the biggest names in the sports industry. In the 1920s, the Dassler brothers, Adolf and Rudolf, embarked on a venture, a journey of a lifetime that would forever leave a lasting impression on the world of sports. Nestled in the small town of Herzogenaurach in Germany, the brothers, fueled by a deep-seated passion for sports, set out to create a brand that would be remembered through the ages. They established the Gebrüder Dassler Schuhfabrik, also known widely as the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory, a name that would soon be synonymous quality and innovation. Their primary focus was on one thing: athletic footwear. They envisioned shoes as more than just a necessity, but as an essential tool for athletes, something that could potentially play a decisive role in their victories. With this vision in mind, they worked tirelessly, experimenting with different materials, designs, and technologies. Each piece of footwear was crafted meticulously, ensuring it was designed to deliver performance, comfort, and durability. As time passed, the brothers' reputation grew. They gained recognition not only for their innovative designs, but also for their commitment to quality and performance. Word of their exceptional workmanship spread, and the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory began to gain a steady stream of clients, expanding their footprint in the athletic world. The defining moment in their business, however, came in the 1936 Olympics held in Berlin, an event that marked a significant chapter in their journey. It was during these games when the iconic Jesse Owens sprinted his way to glory. Owens, known for his incredible speed and agility, claimed an impressive 4 gold medals, a feat that elevated him to the status of a sporting legend. But what truly set the stage on fire was the fact that he achieved all this wearing the Dassler brothers' spiked running shoes. The world watched in awe as Owens sprinted to the finish line, leaving behind a trail of dust and ignited discussions about the shoes he wore. The brothers' shoes, with their unique spiked design, had not only supported but also enhanced Owens' spectacular performance. Suddenly, the Dassler brothers were not just local shoemakers, but were catapulted a global platform. The success of their shoes at such a prestigious and globally watched event catapulted their small business onto the global stage. They had achieved more than they had ever dreamed of, forever changing the athletic world and paving the way for generations of sports footwear innovation. Their story was no longer just about two brothers and their shoe factory, but of a brand that had truly changed the game. Yet, as their business grew, so did the tension between the brothers. The Dassler brothers, Rudolf and Adolf, had always been competitive ever since their childhood in the small town of Herzogenaurach. This competitiveness was a driving force in their success, but it was also the source of their downfall. The strong bond they shared was slowly eroding, eaten away by their desire to outdo one another. Their business, which started modestly, grew and blossomed into a thriving shoe factory renowned far and wide. The Dassler brothers' shoe factory became a symbol of their success and a testament to their shared vision. They were known for their quality shoes, and their brand was a favorite among athletes. Yet the factory expanded and their success grew. The brothers grew apart. Their disagreements became more frequent and more intense, turning their once strong bond into a rivalry. Their differences in temperament and their contrasting views on how to run the business further fueled the fire between World War II, marked a significant turning point in their relationship. The strain of the war years took a toll on them, exacerbating their disagreements to the point of no return. Rudolf was drafted into the German army, while Adolf stayed behind to manage the business. This period of separation widened the divide between them, and their resentment towards each other reached an all-time high. In 1948, their relationship reached a breaking. Their differences had grown too vast, and their resentment too deep. They could no longer work together. The Dassler brothers' shoe factory, which was once a symbol of their unity, was no more. The end of their partnership marked the birth of two new companies. In the same town where they had once dreamed and worked together, two separate enterprises were born. Rudolf Dassler established Puma, a brand that would make its mark in the world of sportswear. Adolf Dassler, on the other hand, launched Adidas, a name derived from his nickname Adi and the first three letters of his last name. Their rivalry continued to fuel their personal endeavors, propelling both Puma and Adidas into global success. In doing so, they transformed their small town of Herzogenaurach into a hub of sportswear manufacturing. The competition between Puma and Adidas was fierce, transcending the boundaries of mere business rivalry. This was not an ordinary corporate feud. It was almost like a clash between two colossal titans, each striving to outdo the other. It was a saga of power, with each entity desiring to establish their foothold and command over the sports gear market. Their rivalry bore resemblances to a high-stakes chess match, each maneuver carefully calculated to wrestle market share from the other. It went beyond of boardrooms, manifesting itself in public arenas, sports fields, and even the hearts of consumers. More than just about sales figures, it was about prestige, influence, and the quest for global recognition. Their rivalry was so intense that it impacted not just their companies, but the entire sports industry. They changed the way sports sponsorships were seen, no longer a mere promotional tool, but a strategic asset. They shaped marketing strategies, bringing a whole new perspective to advertising, breaking conventions, setting new standards. Their competition pushed them to constantly innovate. Each product release was a result of tireless research and development, often resulting in groundbreaking designs and technology. Their shoes weren't just shoes, they were declarations of intent, symbols of ambition, embodiments of their brand's spirits. Over time, both companies expanded their reach, becoming global powerhouses in the sports footwear and apparel industry. This was no longer a local feud, but a global rivalry, a testament of their unwavering commitment to excellence and dominance. The story of Puma and Adidas is not just about two brothers who founded successful companies. It's about how their rivalry fueled a revolution in the athletic footwear market. It's about the impact they had on sports culture, sponsorships, and the global athletic community. This compelling tale of entrepreneurial drive, innovation, and sibling rivalry continues to shape the athletic shoe industry to this day. So the next time you lace up your Pumas or Adidas, remember, you're not just wearing a shoe, you're stepping into a piece of history.